Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about the most nauseating moments on Dr. Pimple Popper. Let's head into it. Number 4. Toothpaste.
Am I okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm just pinching you. I'm
Just
sorry.
a
I
little
gotta pinch
pressure.
you. Yeah, and I'm
Feel.
squeezing you.
Plenty of subscribers in Dr. Pimple Popper's Legion of Popaholics. Watch for a quick gasp, but pay attention to Sandra Lee's social media stream, and you do learn quite a bit of dermatology. In a particularly chatty new Instagram video, the TLC host gives a good rundown of a common kind of cyst. It's called an epidermoid cyst. Lee explains as she slices into a ping pong-sized mass in a woman's back. It contains wet skin cells, or the technical term for it is macerated keratin. Epidermoid cysts have a wall of dead skin cells that burrow deeper beneath the skin, instead of casting off as dead skin cells usually do. The cells secrete macerated keratin, allowing them to grow, sometimes slowly over years. Epidermoid cysts have made numerous appearances in Lee's videos because of their squeezability, the tugging and slicing inherent in operating on the wall and the gooey innards. They make great Dr. Pimple Popper fodder. In the newly uploaded clip, Lee squeezes a cyst, getting a rush of white, toothpaste-like goo through an incision. She then uses scissors and tongs to make a few raids into the opening, pulling out several chewed gum-looking lumps. As for what causes epidermoid cysts, no one knows, but Lee also explains the risk factors. It happens to anybody, but I think some people who are more prone to acne and have more oily skin tend to be more prone to it. It happens in any hair-bearing part of the body. Number 3. Gummy worms. In her newest Instagram video, the dermatologist uses a split screen, that old trick that every AV club nerd learned in high school, to show multiple pops at once. It looks like Lee squeezing prime pink growths on both the right and left arm of her patient, but there's no surgical incision, just Dr. Pimple Popper's magic hands applying pressure and releasing streams of buttery goo in stereo. The silent video cuts to a scene of Lee squashing down on yet another cyst on the poor gent's face, which seems to carry multiple scars from extractions. The contents of facial cysts come out in one gummy worm-like shape, pink and yellow. While acne is a common life experience, an individual cyst can develop from a clogged oil gland or burrowed in a bit of dead skin. The development of several large pus-filled cysts is usually the result of an underlying condition like steatocystoma multiplex. The condition varies in severity, and there's some evidence it's genetic. There's no treatment over the surgical removal of the cysts once they become too unsightly and painful. Luckily, this guy is in capable hands. Number 2. Never-ending noodle cyst.
Friday this.
In her latest Instagram video, Dr. P gets after a cyst that just won't quit, set to the remix of Song Friday by Nightcrawlers and Raiden. Dr. Pimple Popper applies a little pressure before what looks like a long noodle comes pouring out. The cyst was already slightly open, so just the smallest squeeze led to results. It's Friday, just have to squeeze through today, and then it's time for the weekend. The doctor captioned the video. I love this because I just love a pun. I'm not the only one who was shocked by the shape and sheer amount of gunk that came out of the cyst. Commenters were quick to weigh in with their own comparisons, and if you don't already know Dr. P, she loves to name her pops after food. We've had a Taco Tuesday cyst, a cheese stick pillar cyst, and the grits and chives cyst. But it's no surprise that Popaholics were quick with the names for this monster. Looks like a wiggly worm, wrote one woman, but others are merely excited for the weekend, myself included. Yay, it's the weekend, one person wrote, along with lots of perfects and hands up emojis. I love a satisfactory squeeze any day of the week, but it really does add to that beautiful Friday feeling. Number 1. A jelly oatmeal cyst.
It's like, what are we gonna call that, guys?
Whenever she removes a cyst, the dermatologist Sandra Lee always devotes time to finding the ultimate food comparison. She removed a never-ending noodle cyst, a bloomin' onion cyst, a cheese stick cyst, and a grits and chives cyst. And in her new YouTube video, she took on a golf ball-sized epidermoid cyst on the back of her patient's neck, and she aptly compared it to jelly oatmeal. I see oatmeal in these epidermoid cyst contents. What do you see? She wrote in the video's caption. And her Popaholics are totally obsessed. Epic. This one deserves a spot in the Sack of Hall of Fame, one fan wrote. It's never the stuff that the cyst is made of that makes me feel woozy, but rather the gaping hole left behind, and yet I cheer every time, another said. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.